Have you ever wondered what perfection looks like? What if I told you there's a place where crime is so rare that people leave their bikes unlocked, where trains arrive exactly on time every single day, and where the tap water is cleaner than most bottled water? Why do 9 million people live in a country that seems too perfect to be real? Fresh cheese, perfect chocolates, pristine mountains. But I'm just kidding, you guys. I'm not a Swiss cheese vendor. That's right, I'm a travel vlogger. And in this video, we're visiting Switzerland, the country that has mastered the art of perfection, home to 9 million people living in what can only be described as real-life paradise. But here's what's absolutely incredible. I discovered something about Swiss perfection that completely shattered my expectations. And it's not what you think. Stick around, because what I'm about to reveal will change everything you believe about this flawless country. Here, pristine alpine villages coexist with cutting-edge innovation, where 800-year-old traditions maintain the highest quality of life on Earth. I'm taking you on a journey through Switzerland's incredible pursuit of perfection, plus some discoveries that will leave you questioning why the rest of the world can't achieve this level of excellence. Get ready for some seriously perfect adventures, because this is Voyage Vista. Switzerland lies in the heart of Europe, nestled between towering Alps and rolling hills, where impossible geography creates impossible beauty. Unlike any other nation, this landlocked country operates with precision that makes Swiss watches seem imprecise by comparison. With a history spanning over 700 years of neutrality and democracy, this confederation of 26 cantons has perfected the art of living better than anywhere else on Earth. Swiss streets showcase organization that borders on the supernatural. With quality of life consistently ranking among the world's top 3, Switzerland maintains a happiness score of 6.952, despite sliding from its peak ranking of 1st in 2012 to 13th in 2025. But here's what's fascinating. They're still happier than Germany, France, Italy, the UK, and the United States combined. Matter of fact, the day I arrived in Zurich, something happened that perfectly demonstrates Swiss efficiency. I witnessed a train conductor actually apologize to passengers because their train arrived 30 seconds late. 30 seconds. In most countries, that would be considered miraculous punctuality, but in Switzerland, it's considered a service failure. After experiencing this legendary precision, I thought I'd test Swiss hospitality. But little did I know I was about to encounter something that would completely redefine my understanding of perfection. Wait, did that stranger just stop to help me with my luggage without me even asking? What kind of place is this? Let's dive into the sights, starting with something that will redefine your understanding of natural beauty. The Swiss Alps aren't just mountains. They're 4,000-meter monuments to geological perfection. The Matterhorn stands at 4,478 meters, its pyramid shape so perfect it seems computer-generated. But here's the incredible part. Swiss engineering has made these impossible peaks accessible to everyone. The Jungfrau Joch Railway climbs to 3,454 meters through solid rock, creating Europe's highest train station. The precision required to build this infrastructure through solid granite, while maintaining Swiss safety standards, seems impossible, yet here it is, operating flawlessly for over a century. Were we overwhelmed by the alpine majesty? Absolutely, but what's more impressive is watching Swiss efficiency make the impossible look effortless. Next, we explore Swiss cities, where urban planning reaches artistic levels. Zurich demonstrates how 400,000 people can live together without chaos. The city's public transportation system operates with such precision that smartphone apps predict arrivals within 30 seconds, and they're always accurate. What's mind-blowing is discovering that Swiss cities consistently rank among the world's most livable, not just because they're beautiful, but because everything simply works perfectly. Street cleaning happens according to precise schedules. Waste management achieves near-zero landfill rates, and public services operate like clockwork. But when you experience Swiss nightlife, you discover another dimension of perfection. Even the party scene is organized. Bars close exactly at regulated times, noise ordinances are respected, and somehow everyone still has amazing experiences while maintaining social harmony. Right next to Zurich's bustling financial district, Lake Zurich creates the most serene contrast imaginable. Here's where Swiss work-life balance becomes tangible. Swiss people rate their life satisfaction at 7.5 out of 10, significantly higher than the OECD average of 6.7. You'll see executives swimming during lunch breaks, families picnicking on perfectly maintained shores, and paddleboarders gliding across water so clean you can drink it directly. The lake demonstrates Swiss environmental mastery. Through decades of careful management, they've maintained water quality that exceeds most countries' drinking water standards while supporting thriving ecosystems and recreational activities. In Geneva, you can visit the United Nations European headquarters. But what's remarkable isn't just the international diplomacy. It's how Switzerland's neutrality has created a unique cultural environment. Switzerland outperforms the average in income, jobs, education, health, environmental quality, social connections, safety, and life satisfaction. The Jet d'eau fountain shoots water 140 meters into the air with such consistency that it's become a symbol of Swiss precision. But the real magic happens in the city's international quarter, where diplomats from conflicting nations coexist peacefully, protected by Swiss neutrality that has maintained peace for over 200 years. Apart from tourism and diplomacy, Switzerland drives global innovation through precision manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, and financial services that set international standards. The average Swiss household net-adjusted disposable income per capita is USD 39,697 per year, significantly higher than the OECD average of USD 30,490. But here's what's fascinating. While achieving the world's highest wages, Switzerland maintains some of the world's lowest unemployment rates. How is this possible? Swiss education combines academic excellence with practical apprenticeships that create skilled workers perfectly matched to economic needs. About 80% of people aged 15 to 64 in Switzerland have paid jobs, above the OECD employment average of 66%. The secret isn't just economic success. It's social cooperation that prioritizes collective prosperity over individual gain. And nowhere is this philosophy more visible than in Swiss public transportation. The country operates over 29,000 kilometers of public transport routes with punctuality rates exceeding 95%. Trains, buses, trams, and boats integrate seamlessly through unified ticketing systems that make traveling across the entire country simpler than navigating most single cities elsewhere. Standing at Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe, you witness engineering that seems to defy physics. This railway station sits at 3,454 meters altitude, carved through solid granite using techniques pioneered over 100 years ago. The construction required Swiss precision, patience, and determination that took 16 years to complete. But the real magic isn't just reaching impossible heights. It's how Switzerland has made extreme alpine experiences accessible to everyone while maintaining strict environmental protection. The balance between tourism development and conservation demonstrates Swiss planning that other countries spend decades trying to understand. The Swiss Museum of Transport in Lucerne showcases Switzerland's mobility mastery through interactive exhibits covering trains, automobiles, aircraft, and space exploration. Nearly 0% of Swiss employees work very long hours in paid work, below the OECD average of 10%. Yet they've achieved transportation innovations that influence global standards. Visitors can experience flight simulators, historic locomotives, and automotive evolution while learning how Swiss engineering principles create solutions that prioritize reliability over flashiness. The museum demonstrates that Swiss success comes from methodical improvement rather than dramatic breakthroughs. Moving through the Swiss countryside, you encounter something extraordinary. Agricultural landscapes so perfectly maintained they appear designed rather than farmed. Swiss farmers receive government support to maintain traditional practices that preserve biodiversity while producing high-quality food. The Rhine Falls near Schaffhausen demonstrate Swiss ability to harness natural power responsibly. Europe's most powerful waterfall generates renewable energy while remaining a spectacular tourist attraction and important ecosystem. This balance between utility and beauty characterizes Swiss approaches to everything. Switzerland's cultural regions showcase how diversity creates strength rather than division. German-speaking areas emphasize precision and efficiency. French regions contribute elegance and culinary excellence. Italian cantons add warmth and artistic flair, and Romanche communities preserve unique alpine traditions. 89% of Swiss adults aged 25, 64 have completed upper secondary education, higher than the OECD average of 79%. But education excellence extends beyond statistics. Switzerland has created learning systems that prepare citizens for economic success while maintaining cultural identity. The Swiss political system demonstrates direct democracy in action. Citizens vote on national issues 4 times annually through referendums that give every person direct influence over government policies. This system requires informed participation and compromise that creates stability other democracies struggle to achieve. Now here's something incredible about Swiss innovation. I'm visiting CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, where scientists from around the world collaborate on projects that expand human understanding of universe fundamentals. The Large Hadron Collider represents international cooperation facilitated by Swiss neutrality and precision. But what's remarkable isn't just the science. It's how Switzerland has become headquarters for global organizations precisely because their infrastructure, neutrality, and reliability make them trusted by everyone. From the World Health Organization to the International Olympic Committee, critical institutions choose Switzerland for good reasons. Swiss chocolate and cheese production demonstrates how traditional craftsmanship can achieve industrial precision without losing artisanal quality. Life expectancy at birth in Switzerland is around 84 years, 3 years higher than the OECD average of 81 years. This longevity connects directly to food quality, environmental cleanliness, and lifestyle balance that prioritizes health over convenience. Master chocolatiers spend years perfecting techniques that combine traditional methods with modern quality control. Swiss cheese production follows regulations so strict that authenticity is guaranteed at every step. These aren't just products. They're expressions of cultural values that prioritize excellence over efficiency. Transportation in Switzerland includes cable cars, cogwheel railways, and funiculars that reach places other countries would consider inaccessible. The Glacier Express covers 291 kilometers through alpine landscapes so spectacular that the journey becomes the destination. Swiss engineering has conquered geography that defeated other civilizations. The Gotthard Base Tunnel, completed in 2016, stretches 57 kilometers through solid rock, creating the world's longest railway tunnel while maintaining environmental protection standards that satisfy the strictest critics. But what's most impressive about Swiss transportation isn't just the engineering. It's how every system integrates perfectly with every other system. Your train ticket includes bus connections, boat transfers, and cable car access, creating seamless mobility across diverse terrain. The Swiss National Park in the Engadin Valley demonstrates conservation excellence that balances human access with environmental protection. 86% of Swiss people say they feel safe walking alone at night, more than the OECD average of 74%. This safety extends to wilderness areas where well-marked trails, emergency systems, and ranger services ensure outdoor experiences remain safe without compromising natural beauty. Now let's talk about Swiss banking, but not the secretive stereotype. Modern Swiss finance emphasizes transparency, stability, and long-term thinking that contrast sharply with speculative financial systems elsewhere. Swiss banks survived global financial crises by prioritizing conservative management over risky profits. The Swiss franc remains one of the world's most stable currencies precisely because Swiss economic policies prioritize stability over growth. This approach creates an environment where businesses can plan decades ahead. Workers enjoy job security, and innovation happens through steady improvement rather than disruptive change. Swiss watchmaking represents precision as art form. Companies like Rolex, Patek Philippe, and Omega don't just manufacture timepieces. They create mechanical perfection that functions flawlessly for generations. The Swiss watchmaking industry employs over 60,000 people in specialized skills that combine traditional craftsmanship with cutting-edge technology. What's remarkable is how Swiss watches became global luxury standards not through marketing, but through generations of accumulated expertise that refuses to compromise quality for quantity. Swiss watchmakers measure tolerances in fractions of millimeters while creating products designed to last centuries. My guide Maria explained Swiss mentality. We don't rush toward perfection. We improve gradually, consistently, every day. Quality isn't an achievement, it's a habit that becomes culture. The Swiss Alps offer countless hiking opportunities, but what's extraordinary is the infrastructure supporting outdoor recreation. Mountain huts provide shelter at precise intervals, trails are maintained to international standards, and rescue services operate with efficiency that saves lives regularly. The level of atmospheric PM2.5 in Switzerland is 10.1 micrograms per cubic meter, below the OECD average of 14 micrograms per cubic meter. This air quality results from decades of environmental policies that prioritize long-term health over short-term economic gains. Swiss ski resorts demonstrate how tourism can enhance rather than damage natural environments. Resorts like Zermatt, St. Moritz, and Verbier combine world-class facilities with environmental protection that maintains alpine ecosystems while supporting local economies. Now, before we finish, I've got to show you something that perfectly captures Swiss perfection. I'm visiting a traditional alpine village where every detail from architecture to landscaping follows principles developed over centuries. Houses are built to withstand harsh winters while maintaining beauty. Gardens are planned to provide food and flowers throughout growing seasons, and community spaces encourage social interaction. This village demonstrates that Swiss perfection isn't about individual achievement. It's about collective commitment to excellence that benefits everyone. Traditional building techniques use local materials and proven methods that create structures lasting centuries while maintaining architectural harmony. What do I think about Switzerland? It's not just perfect. It's consciously, systematically, persistently pursuing perfection in ways that improve life for everyone. It's a place where 700 years of experience has created systems, attitudes, and cultures that prioritize long-term excellence over short-term convenience. Every mountain has stories. Every innovation reflects generations of accumulated wisdom. Whether you're riding pristine trains through impossible landscapes, experiencing education systems that prepare students for success, or simply walking safely through cities that work exactly as intended, Switzerland welcomes you into a world where perfection is achievable through patience, precision, and collective commitment. It's a country where you want to stay, learn, and understand how human civilization can function at its best, because perfection here isn't about individual achievement, it's about creating societies where everyone can thrive. Thanks for watching this Voyage Vista adventure. If you enjoyed discovering Switzerland's incredible pursuit of perfection, smash that like button, share with friends who appreciate excellence, and subscribe to Voyage Vista for more mind-blowing travel experiences. I've got more European videos showing places and cultures that will inspire your own pursuit of excellence. What should we explore next? Let me know in the